Well, lovely. I started that off with a sneeze. So, from what I understand, when the last part 2, had gone up on YouTube, somewhere between live streaming from Xbox to Twitch and then uploading from Twitch to YouTube, a portion of the end of part 2 was lost, and I believe it's the part where Shepard gets chosen to be a Spectre, and Tali's evidence got brought up and convicted Saren. So we are going to continue from here because I tried to load up an old save and I didn't have one from before the testimony and court hearing. So we're just gonna, like I said, we're just gonna continue from here. If you guys really want to, I could link you to that cutscene, but the only thing you probably have to search is uh Shepard gets admitted into the Spectres. Or location. Let me check and see what my current missions are right now. One of the patrols mentioned some strange activity in the Hydra. Let's look around and see if there's maybe a... Oh, well, we're gonna go to the or actually, it's over here. We'll check out the wards. Maybe we can possibly go to the market and try and buy our guys some... It actually doesn't really conversate that much with the alien crew members. She's not so much racist as she likes to keep more to humans, if I remember her character correctly. Awkward elevator music.
Traffic here. How fast do you think those cars are going?
Not faster than that elevator that's to hide loading times. Keeper, yay, we can scan it for some XP.
Hey, I know you. You're Shepard, right?
Yes, I
I was
am.
on Mindwar during the Blitz. Saw you on the vids when you got your medal. You saved the whole colony.
Looks like you have a fan.
I'm sorry, I just never thought I'd meet someone like you in person. My name's Lang, Officer Eddie Lang, Citadel Security.
Nice to meet you.
It's an honor to meet you, Commander. What are you doing down here in the wards? Anything I can help you with?
Do you know a CSEC officer named Harkin?
I shouldn't really say too much. He's been on the force a lot longer than me. But I've heard things, you know? Drinking on the job, taking bribes, that kind of thing. Rumors mostly, but they suspended him, so some of it must be true.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Just the stuff they show in the vids. They always make him out to be super agents on secret missions to save the galaxy. I know it's not really like that, though. Some of the other CSEC guys don't like him too much. Figure they shouldn't be able to operate outside the law. But if they were so bad, the Council wouldn't use them, right?
I have to go.
Right. You're probably real busy. Well, see you around, Commander.
We won't spend too long exploring. Do enough. Where's the markets? I saw a sign. It's the Flux. It's been a while. Your music.
You should be careful when you say that around.
What?
It's out of my hands, Rita. I'd bring her back in a sec.
Sorry, I'm kind of busy right now. So, what can I do for you?
What were you discussing with the Volus?
Who, Doran? Oh, I was just asking him about my sister. See, she worked for Doran before she left to... Ugh, sorry. I don't want to bore you with my problems.
I'm interested to hear what you have to say.
Well, okay.
His
My
dialogue
sister
is
Jenna
so
left here to go
awkward.
work at Cora's Den. The problem is, she's working as an informant for CSEC. You know, eavesdropping on the people there. If they find out what she's doing, they'll kill her.
I assume CSEC is protecting her?
They can't watch her all the time. I don't know. Sometimes I think she stays there just to spite me.
Do you know who her contact at CSEC is?
No, it's all very secret. Last time I asked an officer, he told me to stay out of it, for Jenna's safety.
Maybe I could help her understand just how dangerous Cora's Den is.
Would you? That'd be great. Just don't tell her I sent you. Well, I should get back to work before I get in trouble.
If we weren't on duty, I'd have to show you some of my dance moves. Sir, you think it's expensive to live here? I'm waiting for someone else.
Wow, what is oh.
You can keep
I
the city on this
just hit random things. I didn't understand what I was doing there. Alright, let's go explore a little bit more. Gonna check out the markets. Head back to CSEC. Keeper.
I don't think you bought this here. I don't sell this mod.
Look, I know it was you. I remember your face.
Really, that's impressive.
Best place on this ward to buy upgrades. Hello, Earth Clan.
Earth
No
Clan.
doubt you've just come back from the colonies. Will you be needing supplies?
What colonies are you talking about?
Oh, my mistake, Earth Clan. I assumed... It doesn't matter. Pharos? Novaria? Well, if you haven't heard of them yet, I'm sure you will soon. But it doesn't matter where you hail from. My goods are available to all.
Show me what you've got.
Most excellent. I am sure you will find something pleasing.
Alright, well we have something we can look forward to coming back doing in the market. Let's go back to CSEC. C-Sec. Okay. Oh, Tally's got 3 shields. Oh, there's a button. Yeah, I remember you can glitch your gun out into the elevator sometime. Bang, bang. Bang, 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 bang.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
Bang, bang, bang. Come on, talk to each other. That's the fun of the elevator. Bang. Wait, there's a green dot over here. Yeah.
One sec, looking you up. Commander Shepard, here with the Alliance military. First time on the Citadel, that about right?
How did you know all that?
I'm the C-Sec requisitions officer. I need to make sure our buyers are authorized. So, will you be purchasing anything today, Commander Shepard?
Show me what you've got.
Sounds good. Just let me set you up. Oh, this must be a mistake. System's telling me to offer you our select stock. Spectre? Well, I heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry, Commander.
Just show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Ooh. This looks like it's where we can get some really neat stuff for everyone else. Okay. Well, now I know where the Spectre requisitions officer is. I never really used him in any of my playthroughs. I just kind of played with what I got in the story and just kept the story going. Or really took breaks and came back to the Citadel. We're not taking the elevator to the Presidium. We're getting out of here. Back to the Normandy.
Binary Helix has settled out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
Huh. The little newscaster things are pretty neat if you listen to them. They give you some more worldly information. Or universe building information.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
I want the truth. Why are you stepping down, sir?
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
What kind of leads do we have?
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharaoh system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
But if they do exist, the conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
You can count on me.
I'll stop him.
I'll stop him.
We have one more lead. Matriarch
This
Benesi,
voice actor
the other
kills
voice
me,
on
man.
that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
I'll do whatever it takes to stop Saren.
Not exactly the answer I was looking for, Shepard. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Yes, Commander?
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing. But you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
That kind of is kind of like sad. Kind of just has to step aside so that we can do our job.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
You like that decontamination, don't you, Tally?
Decontamination in progress.
I heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Saren's out there somewhere, and we're gonna find him.
Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
This is Commander Shepard speaking. We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy. This began with an attack on a human settlement in the Traverse. But we know Saren won't stop there. His Geth armies aren't going to stay
I'm
on
gonna give
the
the
far
best
fringes of
inspirational
Citadel
speech
space.
ever.
The Council wants to ignore this. That's no surprise. They never helped us in the past. No reason they'd start now. But we don't need their help. We can do this on our own. Wherever Saren goes, we'll follow. Wherever he searches for the conduit, we'll be there. We will hunt him to the very ends of the galaxy and bring him down. This is the most important mission any of us have ever been on. The fate of an entire galaxy is at stake. We will stop Saren, no matter what the cost.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
The captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Yes, sir. Commander, something you need?
I like to know my crew.
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every
Joker
single
is
one.
triggered.
Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
What are you talking about? Are you sick?
You mean You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic, but I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
I was just thinking how much you remind me of Santa Claus.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy, even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
Alright, see ya. He's just like, I poured my soul out to you and you're just gonna walk away. Nice. Now we're just gonna go talk to the crew real quick, and then we'll get going to find Liara. I believe Liara is the character that I think in like all 3 of my playthroughs, she ended up being my love interest. No, 2 of them were Liara, and 1 of them was Ashley. And Ashley was my male character's love interest. I'm gonna go for her this time. I'm not gonna go for him either. Just because I'm coming to talk to him doesn't mean I'm going for a male character.
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I don't see how we could have done things any better. At least not without getting to Eden Prime sooner. And we were on the scene faster than any other Alliance ship could have been.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at.
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Well, nice talking to you, I guess. Okay, well. Go down the garage where everyone else is.
Nice ship you've got, Shepard. What can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogan lived for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
They tried the same with us, but we fought them off.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
I was just making conversation. I wasn't trying to upset you.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected. Every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? Ask a Krogan. Would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? They'll choose fighting every time. It's just
Nice.
who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Kinda wish you'd got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
We came as soon as we got the distress call, even with the fastest ship in the fleet.
You did the best you could, Commander. It's my fault. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
We never trained to fight synthetics. The Geth haven't gone beyond the Veil in 3 centuries.
Our training's supposed to make us able to adapt. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Dismissed, Chief.
Sir. Commander?
Do you have a few minutes?
I'm sorry, Commander. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
What's your opinion on the...
No offense.
We came as soon as we...
If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been...
We never trained to fight synthetics. The Geth haven't gone beyond the Veil in 3 centuries.
Our training... I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Dismissed, Chief.
Sir.
I was just making sure I didn't skip any dialogue. Whoa, my legs glitched out there for a second.
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with a Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
Being a Spectre does have its advantages.
Exactly my point. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it. But CSEC wants it done their way.
We're gonna build the bromance with Garrus.
That's why I left.
Not the romance, bromance.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this. And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
As long as you do your job well, you're free to go about your business as you see fit.
Thank you, Commander.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head?
What have you got?
Whatever. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase... Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Gotta talk to Tali and then we're away.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype. Cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's
Holly
larger
talks
vessels date
for a
all the way
long
back
time.
to our original flight from the Geth.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly.
Mostly.
We try to make ourselves as independent as possible.
If I go quiet, it's because I'm kind of interested in the dialogue myself, and I'm just like listening to it and reading.
But some things we just can't make on our own. Patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity. No ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrim. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our behind us. We only return once we have found something of. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey. We also receive implants.
They
to
get
fight
the
off
Odin
sickness and
treatment.
disease.
They get stripped of their armor and they get casted out.
Highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when the gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Pilgrims don't return until they find something worth. Like what?
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births, though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials.
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. Military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only opened the Conclave forward.
I should go.
See you later.
It was the Artemis Tau cluster. Oh. Oh. I believe it was this one. Light speed. I do believe this is the planet where...
Commander, I'm picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
Oh, let's go ahead and see. Upgrade the squad. Not gonna lie, almost swerved into the lava. Oh, them dodging skills. Ah, I'm trying to get it out from under my tires. This ain't gonna shoot it. on, put it over here. Yeah. We just did that for XP.
This route's a no-go. They have height and cover.
Nope. I just did like a barrel roll. Go around the pillar. There we go. Oh Lord. Whoa. I want to get out.
Hull compromised.
Oh, I didn't mean to click repair. How do we get out of this again? Oh yeah, it's A to jump. Here's some health.
Take out those hostiles!
Yes, indeed, Garrus. Oh man, maybe it'll restore the car a little bit. We fight like a Krogan, run like a leopard, but you'll never be better than Commander Shepard. Ah. Hey, if I die again, I'll probably just end it here for now. Even though I said I'd probably try and get to Liara, I am on the world where Liara is at, and we'd rescue her in the next part. But if I can get into the compound at least, that's probably where I'd end it. Yeah, the main cannon, or the cannon itself, is really odd.
This route's a no-go. They have height and cover.
Back up. Oh my god. Oh, nothing on this side.
Can't get lost.
I've lost shields!
Really, you were stuck out here the whole time, Ashley? Heal myself and then we... Still remember how much fun I used to have just driving around in the boat when I was playing. Well, that was actually relatively easy to take out all of them. I used to struggle with that part when I was playing it the first couple times. Oh, okay, yeah, I thought this is where I'd get out. Never mind. Go back to the Mako. I do remember like having to fight a Colossus before entering. Yeah, we'll probably end the part when we get to the arc. Just running him over. Yeah. No, 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 no. No. Go up. Go back up. Oh my god. I tried to pull them back up, but they just kept forward. Please tell me it has 72. Good lord. Hey, you took some damage, I'll shoot. At least. Yeah, I'm just trying to speedrun. Get back to where we were when I died. So, irksome. Fine. Come on, drive.
All targets down.
Thanks for stating the obvious, Ashley. Couldn't have done it without you. Can't believe I just drove right off the edge that last. Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna save after doing all of that upgrading and weapon enhancing.
I smell trouble.
Oh, that was the wrong time. Darn. Funny if I could like glitch up a path.
Enemy sighted.
Did I guess? Wow. Wow, I got shot by a sniper. Do they have good snipers?
Can't get a clear shot. I've got a visual.
Oh my god! One more death, and it's break time. It will be time to stop it after the death. Had to be a bit more aggressive. Oh, good lord. I remember this part. Okay, I'm just waiting to be able to heal up before I save and then go into this next section. You guys ready? You guys have both offered some very touching last words and very amazing dialogue. We heal for battle. We save in case we die, that we may come. Go. Creepy frog. Yeah.
Like an oven here.
Remember to stay hydrated.
Yeah, is that why you passed out on the floor during combat? You scrub? Well, I did say I would leave it on us making it to the compound. And I'm not about to make myself out to be a liar today. Plus, I want to get some sleep. It's pretty late at night, guys. So, ending it there.